Hello, I'm Ryan Roulston, math teacher at Ontario High School. Today I'm working with the Eastern Oregon Regional Educators Network to make sure you know about the ability to name windows in Google Chrome. Very handy feature, especially if you teach multiple preps throughout the day with not a lot of passing time in between. This feature can really help you save some time in staying organized and not accidentally closing tabs, which is a thing I think we all learned in the pandemic can really throw off a lesson plan. So take a watch. I hope you enjoy. So here I am in Google Chrome, and I have my pinned tabs that I always need, which you could check out that video if you haven't seen it. But so while it's convenient to have these, I've found out because I teach multiple preps, I would often need different tabs or sometimes multiple different tabs for the different classes. And while it's kind of nice if the tabs all look like this where it just says what class it was, that could be nice, but more often than not, the names up here are not so clear, and I got tired of running into issues where I'd forget which tab I needed, switch to the wrong tab, or just outright close a set of tabs I needed. I got frustrated with it, and so I found there is a nice solution. I come up here, if you right click just sort of anywhere at the top off to the side, there's the option to name a window. So what I've started doing is when I name my first window, I always name it main. I say okay. And then I'm going to grab this. So let's say I needed to have something I wanted to project for my calculus class. I have it all by itself here, and I can name this window. I'm going to go ahead and name this calc. And what this allows me to do, if I wanted to show different graphs, like maybe I'm on desmos.com so I can graph something for them, but I also want to do something else, what this allows me to do is when I come to the bottom, when these pop up, now instead of having a random tab name, this one always calls itself main, and this one always calls itself calc. So if I need to switch back to something else, to be like, oh yeah, I need to check my email, I can just more quickly look at the top of the tabs instead of having to play match the picture or guess which tab is correct. I can just quickly move between them. This has really helped simplify my day as I go between different class periods, different subjects altogether. Like you may have seen, one of them is video editing, very different than the math classes I teach for the majority of my day. So having a quick way to switch between them just by glancing right up here at the different names, right, just pull it off, right click it and say, okay, this window is going to be video editing. And then down here, oh, it's time for calculus. I go to calc, video editing, back to check my email, I go to main, and it's all very quick. It takes a little getting used to having those names there, but once you do, I don't think I'm ever going to go back from this way of organizing my life. I hope you find it useful. So that's how you name windows in Google Chrome. As is pretty typical, this feature does exist in other browsers. I just like Google Chrome the most. So I hope you can use this to help keep organized between class periods, especially, again, multiple prep teachers. I think you'll find this very useful. And if not, I still hope you have a good rest of your day.